Alrighty, he is back. Fluids refilled, ready to go. So this is going to be the one coming in from the gas giant. We need 10 of those, we need 10 drones. The first slot always warpers, second slot is going to be fire ice requested from it, local demand, remote, actually it'll be local supply. We'll have it coming in, not that we're going to need much fire ice coming in elsewhere, and then we'll have hydrogen coming in, which will be local demand, remote demand. I'll keep it, I'll have it on local supply, because we're probably going to get quite a lot of hydrogen here. And then what I need to do is slap down splitter, and you'll be set to priority from that way. Hydrogen coming through there. And then I'll also need to run a deuterium cracker. Oh, sorry, a deuterium fractionator, not a cracker. So we'll run... Do I want to run that off purely gas giant collected deuterium? I think I do. Mainly because we're not making enough, and I really don't want to be cracking more oil than I need to make deuterium, so yeah, I'll put another splitter in here. If it wasn't so... hydrogen wasn't, I'd be running it from this, but I don't see the point in doing that. Also, now we've got red running fast enough, we can put some more down on it to try and fill it up. This is struggling as well. This is struggling with titanium crystals, I believe, because we're not making enough plastic, because we're cracking all of our oil into hydrogen effectively. So yeah, this will be good. And then the fire ice we'll have going this way, which means I need to fill in a bit of C, but yeah, it'll be fine, right? Which will also generate more hydrogen, actually, thinking about it. Strange matter, lovely. And then fire ice is... cannot make in a replicator? It's a chemical facility. Good. I thought so. We'll do 4 chemical facilities then. So I'll have the... oh, I should have done that over one. And then fire ice out there, up. Up and over and then down. And then the chemical facilities. Want to do one there, one there. Believe that's okay? Yeah, I'll be fine for the moment. Hopefully, TM. And then this will be the hydrogen line, which will get fed into there. And you'll say, this is the priority input. And then we'll have the graphene. Where's graphene gotta go? Graphene needs to come over here. So if we cut that line for the moment, we'll put that flavour of inserter in. Oh no, none of these really work for what I want. I guess that's the closest approximation to it. Yeah, that'll do. Not ideal, but it'll do. And then graphene will come down here. Kind of don't want that up quite as early. Yeah. God, it's snapping everywhere. Love it. Not. Get rid of those two, come up and over that, and then back down into that. And then you'll be priority on there. So if we're not making enough fire ice, deuterium through fire ice, oh sorry, graphene through fire ice, then we can do it here using acid and all that. But yeah, fire ice priority. And then I need to still remember to do the skimming of what were you? Your hydrogen coming out there. Your graphene, your hydrogen, and then your hydrogen, and you'll be graphene. Yeah, we'll still need to fractionate hydrogen to get deuterium because we're missing deuterium at the moment, but can worry about that in a second. It's also where this line is going to go. Which will say keep that priority filled. And then the remaining stuff will get fractionated, which could be problematic, but it's fine. Okay, go grab the charged accumulators, which we should have a few. I'm not sure how many we're going to need, but also you've run out of magnets. How many more did I need? I needed 4 more. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. So we can make 2 skimmers, which we need magnets and we need thrusters for. Thrusters we need titanium for. Which I still haven't set up the thrusters, but once I set up this, we should be able to do it all fairly easily. We still need the super magnets. Wow, that was expensive. Some more glass. Just over here. No, it is over here. That was correct. That's all good. Yeah, looking fine. Oh, I needed more turbines. Bit of hydrogen in my inventory. Red is actually full, which is good. It's just that oil we need to collect. We're having a problem. If I wanted more oil, I'd need more crude. 1 minute, we're doing 417 at the moment, so in theory I could run 2 more would be 90. Because each one is 30. So in theory I could run another 4, which would be 60. But I would start to lose a little bit. Although, like I said, I do have another couple of oil seeds that I have not tapped into yet. And it wouldn't... I mean, it would pain in the ass to move oil from over here to over here, but... it'll largely be fine. I'd want to drain this tank though, because I'd want to move these back up towards here. Lack of item. Oh, yeah, that would help. And the only problem is it deletes fluids you get rid of tanks, so need to drain into the new tank before we can really do anything, and that's pretty much as fast as we can drain it. 3k, 1k. Get another 2 of those, which needs more plasma exciters. Get in there. 1k. I mean, I could just destroy it and get rid of all that oil, but it seems like a waste, especially as we're going to be overclocking it now, or exceeding the demand of what we can actually output, so suddenly removing the capacity in it doesn't really feel like a smart plan. Oh, come on. Find that edge. There we are. Got it. Yeah. Let's run another 4 of those. God, I hope this is going to be enough. So you're going to be across to there. Hydrogen. Hydrogen. And your fuel. Nope. Fuel. Then your hydrogen across there, fuel there, hydrogen, and fuel. And if we were going to do more oil, it's over here. There's a seep just there. Probably better. No, this is actually closest, so. Bring that rounder down. Gotta wait for all the robots to build this line though. Might take a while. Might take a little bit of a time. Have a bit of coffee then. We're getting a little bit of soil pile for flattening this out. There's a bit of a hill here. Barreling through the middle of it with that belt gives us just a little bit. What are we making at the moment? We're doing gravitational wave interference. Okay, so we'll be able to get the access to warpers next. Should be enough. Once it's backlogged, then it'll be fine. Still think I want to upgrade that one to blue though. Just to clear that backlog. Oh, you're going to the wrong place. Lovely. You want to go all the way across. Dump oil into there. How's my reactor doing? Yeah, it can take some fuel. Oh, and what I do need to turn off is this. Because it's been steadily burning fuel, and we don't want to be burning fuel. Okay, fire ice is the next thing to do, so I need some fuel cells, which are probably going to need titanium, because I haven't actually been made, because I'm a genius. Let's go get another 2 stacks of titanium. Just dump some fuel cells there. Yeah, we'll do 3 stacks in total. Let it do its thing, just so I've got a bit of reserve when I need it. Like now, I would need an extra one, and it's not being made automatically, so. Yeah. Okay, ice giants. We need to go and put those down. Which we can only do along the equator. Sail mode ends. That moving so quickly is so trippy. Building is out of range.
When being outside of building range, you can hold down the shift key and use the right mouse button to click on the open space to control the mecha to move. You have built an orbital collector, which can collect the resources of this gas giant automatically. The logistics vessel will come to pick up the cargo as long as you set these resources as interstellar demand at other sites. Furthermore, to maintain the collector working, the collected resources will be transferred to energy in the first place.
Okay, we've got our first 2 collectors down, so that's nice. And that'll slowly start to bring fire ice in. I probably want to do more of them, but I need more production before I can do that. As I'm not sure how much fire ice is actually in it. Well, it'll bring in 500 a second at the moment. Sorry, 500 a time. Oh, a second. That'd be a little strong. How is fuel doing? 500 now, and we're up to 480 consumption. Not bad. Hydrogen is actually starting to back up here now, which is good. Which I kind of want to stop, if I'm honest. How would I do this? Because I want this to fill up here, but if this is full, I also want it to keep sending hydrogen that way. So I think the way to do it is to have 10 more of those. Have that there. And this here. And you'll basically say, go back and forth. That line wants to go in there. Come across there. Oh, that's not gonna work. Not without another one here. Shit. So that'll be, if this is full, it's sending that way. Then this output will go to here. But this output also needs to join up over here. Because we have 3 inputs. And that's going to be too close to operate that, which is probably better having as that one then. There. So your priority output is that one, and your priority input is that one. Your priority... Oh, fire ice, nice. I have no idea what I'm doing. So you're going to say your priority input is the bottom one. So you'll always try and drain the stuff that's coming in from the graphene first. And you'll say your priority input is from the graphene as well. Which means I kind of want to change that to one of these. Can I collide with the object? Oh, because you're selecting the wrong bit. Nice. Run there. Run there. And you're in the wrong place because you want to be in the same place as that one. That's going to say the priority input and priority outputs. Then we have the overflow one coming around. I hope this is making sense to anyone else. I mean, it's just about making sense to me, so I'm slightly worried that it's not to anyone else. Yeah, I want to clear out this tank. We've got 300 left in there, and I don't really want to waste the hydrogen, but I don't want to have the storage up here. I'd rather have the storage as overflow storage here. Although having said that, we do want these always to be running instead of not. Yeah, fuck it, we'll just keep a tank of hydrogen there. So we'll store 10,000 hydrogen for research, just to avoid having to crack any more fuel. And then excess hydrogen after that 10k will get turned into deuterium, which we need to set up a fractionating setup down. I say down here, but up here, because we're looking at the pole of the planet. So that will be fractionators, which we can build 4 of at the moment. Sorry, 6 of at the moment. Then we'll need more steel, I believe. Just gonna get some more steel. So that'll start fractioning off deuterium for us. Once we are starting to fraction off deuterium, we can start making deuterium fuel cells, and then we can stop making fuel cells. There's 20. That should be plenty for the moment. We will feed the deuterium back into here. Should be good. Hydrogen, we can just dump into there, I think. Yeah. What's the... We still need more plastic. You should not be running. And what are we doing power-wise? Power's good. Yeah, you're full on hydrogen, which is what we want. So it is just a question of more fuel oil, but I don't think there's a way to make more fuel oil. I think we are stuck with just making it from oil. So those are barely running. And we're making crystals, so we need crystal. Which looks like the main hold up on it. Okay, so fractionating off deuterium. Probably going to need less than this. Probably do it in this square too, instead of on the border between 2 different lines, because that wouldn't make 0 sense. So production fractionator. If we leave a little bit of space here to do more hydrogen stuff, we can start in this one. So we'd want 1.
You built a fractionator,
2,
which can randomly fractionate simple deuterium out of liquid hydrogen. Use a conveyor belt to import hydrogen from one side, export from the opposite side, and the deuterium will export from the front port after fractional distillation. You may want to increase the deuterium production rate. You can accelerate the speed of materials in and out, or build more fractionators.
So how am I going to do this? This is the one I did last time. I had a splitter there. In fact, I kind of want to move this up so it's not at the edge of it, so I can have it all on the same square and have it kind of tiled. And then these should, TM, be able to run a line between them. No, I can't. Yeah, So this will be deuterium out. And then that'll go to our deuterium storage. For hydrogen in, we need the return lines, which will be coming down here. And the reason I'm only doing 4 is because the efficiency falls with each subsequent fractionator. So the first one runs at 100% efficiency, the second one runs slightly lower, and so on and so forth until the last one is barely getting enough hydrogen to run it properly. So this needs to be priority as the return line, and then we hook it up to, I guess we'll do that. That'll be hydrogen going down and hydrogen filling it up. And then it'll have a deuterium back line here, which will go to there for the moment. And we'll stick this into a multi. Oh yeah, we actually need the tanks before we can say put them into tanks. There'll be 40,000 deuterium being stored. 40,000 deuterium used to live here. Now it's a ghost town. So that'll be. In fact, we could do 60,000 deuterium. That's like at least 2 minutes worth of hydrogen of fuel cell production, right? Yeah, fueled. Really? Nowhere to put it. That one. This answer's inside. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. What about if we use sat band? That's better. Satellite either end of it. Especially efficient with satellites. We'll mean it properly. Then we just need to feed the hydrogen into it, which will come across here. And that'll start fractionating at 1% efficiency. And you're going to say output below is the priority. No, come on, select the splitter. There we go. Output priority is the bottom one until it's full. And then deuterium is getting produced nice and quickly. Lovely. So that is one setup done. And then the reason I wanted to do it as modular blocks is so we can kind of copy it. Oh, do not have enough soil pile. So then we'll add just subsequent ones onto the back of it. But you can see the stuff coming out of it has a few gaps here and there. I mean, I could do like 10 in a row, 20 in a row, and then keep the efficiency dropping, but I kind of like 4 in a row. I think it looks pretty good. So what's the problem with these? You're not running. Because you are full on... Oh yeah, we are completely full on graphene. What are we even using graphene for? Nanotubes, which we are not actually producing that many at the moment. And that's the only other thing we're really using graphene for. Quite tempted to move this box as well, because that would be better served over here where the graphene's actually being produced kind of quickly. Fire ice, how are we doing? Slowly storing it up, hydrogen's doing okay. Here, 2.5k of hydrogen. Not bad. Nice, some fuel cells. Okay, 2 of those in. Okay, and then deuterium. Can we make fusion cells now? Yes, and we can make grav waves. So graviton lenses need diamonds and strange matter. Strange matter needs particle containers and deuterium. So you're gonna supply deuterium. Sweet deuterium just vanish. We'll only put this as like 1k export on deuterium at the moment. And we also want to duplicate this setup again. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4. To there. Okay, that's sorted. That's sorted. Fuel out. And in. Out. And in. Okay, it's going. Need to set up power for that. So for the moment, I'm just going to put a temporary one down because that'll probably go on the next line, hopefully, to link it up. So I don't need to use that many satellites. Just realised I'm using orange here, and I should just upgrade those to green. Just to get rid of all the orange. Nasty habit of using orange. And this will slowly drain its hydrogen out, unfortunately, but needs must. So I think one of our first things to find is actually going to be a gas giant with deuterium in it. Those are looking good. We are not producing wave functions because we are not accepting purple. Oh, yeah, that's an oopsie. There we are. Now we'll start doing purples, and we'll see how fast we can actually produce purples. We're going to get kind of a dip in production because they'll need to fill themselves up first, and then normally. But yeah, we can now get warpers, nice, which need the graviton lenses, which needs diamond and strange matter, and matter is only made in the particle accelerator. Can we get particle accelerators? We can. We need structural frame material, so we need to start making those automatically, which are made with titanium nanosilicon. So what are you? You've got space for one more thing. We've got nanotubes. Titanium is special titanium alloy stuff is here. So yeah, we can, if we set this to import silicon as well, we can make it down here. Silicon will be local storage. We'll say keep 2K in and remote demand it. And then this is going to be awkward because it's crossing a boundary. How are we doing for power? 142 megawatts. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so we'll have to start it down here just so it doesn't lock to an awkward grid. But we'll do 1, 2. We had 1, 2, and then it'd be 1, 2. So it'll be frame materials, which need nanotubes. Nanotubes are here and are only being used for that at the moment. Okay. What I want to do is, I think I'm just using level 2 for that. And if I can, I want to fit a splitter in there. Yes. Yes, I can. Need to start making more nanotubes in a second because this is going to deplete our reserve of nanotubes really damn quickly. Really damn quickly. Some more splitters, so nanotubes will come down here. Nanotubes. And silicon. And then that will be frame materials going into a box, which we don't have one of. Storage box gets down there. Frame material gets input into there. And then we needed to bring tubes like that. That's one. Then the next one is titanium, which is over here. Which I realise we're going to need to export at some point too. Because it's used for quite a lot of stuff. but those will probably go into another one over here, I think. So probably want to preempt that and put a splitter in here. Which I'll completely forget why I have it and be like, oh, why the fuck did I put a random splitter in here? That makes no sense. But it will. It will make sense later. This is gonna be awkward. Because I really don't want that there anymore. Kinda want it there. Get rid of supermagnets on that one. Supermagnets can come out this side, just because we'll save ourselves an extra space. In fact, can I get them to come out the middle one? Supermagnets out the middle one, and then crystals. No, no, I'd need to do one over, which is not the end of the world. Keep on changing what I want here, but magnets, crystals. And then sweet, we've charged up loads of inserters now. Sorry, accumulators now, which is what we want. And then the silicon, which I'm now realizing I wanted to do like that. Do I want to switch that broadband round? Actually kind of happy with that there. Okay, frame materials can be made automatically. We need to look at nanotubes next. Look at how many nanotubes we're making, because we've now half the amount of nanotubes, so we've probably do another 2 labs minimum. Yeah, we can do more labs. And then we kind of hit a bit of a roadblock because we've got coal here at the moment. So we'd maybe need to go round it and continue the other side. Because if I do that when the coal deposit runs out, I can just TM. Just fill in the blank spaces with labs. So much easier than it probably will be, but it's fine. Yeah, doubled the nanotube production. We're fine for graphene, we've got tons of graphene. What do we need diamonds for? Oh sorry, silicon crystals for. Accumulators and fiber broadband. And We should be producing both of those automatically, so I do not need it. I'm not boxing fibre broadband at the moment, and I should be. Which I'll put a box down here. And we want 5 stacks of that, or 6 stacks. 6 stacks of that. Although, having said that, the only thing that we will make with it is the tier 3 assemblers, and we'll probably be making those automatically because I've tried to make everything automatically this time instead of not. So yeah, if we wanted to go round this, I'd need to work out where they'd come down, but we definitely need more nanotubes. Get that running at full pace. So I'm just going to keep 2 stacks for the moment. We got plane filters coming along, which will mean we need to make casimate crystals for them. Our next step, though, is to export diamonds from here too, or make diamonds in situ. How would we export diamonds? There's a space in here? Yeah, we could export diamonds in that. Which actually is in the perfect spot for it. Or would be if there was space between the belts. So we'll go there. Nice. Wave filters. We need those for quantum CPUs, and that's it. But they are very, very useful for quantum CPUs, as quantum CPUs are very useful in themselves. You'll be diamonds, which are over here. We'll store 1,000 of them, and say local supply, remote supply. Because we can easily expand the diamond setup if we need to, so that's why I'm doing that there. And I believe we're just struggling with purple at the moment. Purple is... oh no, it's just research speed, by the looks of things. We just need more research speed. We're only doing 60 hashes a second and quantum CPUs. That's the wrong button. Yeah, 8 minutes to do that. Not bad. So if we... be 4... 6... yeah, let's do another 3. Hopefully we can keep up in the production here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, lack of item. Well, I guess that's coming from here then. And to get rid of the yellows, which were... where exactly? There. Grab ourselves a few stacks of blue. Sorry, a few stacks of green and a few stacks of blue. I know some people go straight to like full load on blue. It seems like a bit of a waste considering we don't need that throughput just yet. Lack of matrix. So you've got 12 labs researching. Purple will fall and then it will go back up. But I think it's limited by the production of chips. Which I'm intrigued as to how we're going to go faster on in the future. Whether we're going to be limited by a 30 per second belt, or whether there's going to be faster belts, faster production, or whether for the like really fast production you have to do it in space. Build yourself like an orbital assembly factory, which, I don't know, maybe comes in ring segments. So you build it around, it'll be the same as the Dyson sphere. You build the first ring around the equator, the next ring goes at a different angle, and you can slowly place blocks in it, slowly building up an orbital structure, which produces faster than a belt could handle. I don't know. I do not know, but it sounds like a good idea to me at the moment. How are we doing on circuits? 60 a minute. We do need more circuit. Well, we need more of everything really, but gonna have to wait on that. So production of turbines is the next hold up. Magnetic rings is a hold up. Yeah, we kind of just need to relocate those elsewhere, ideally. But I remember that I didn't have any iron or copper next to each other, so if I wanted to do that, I'd do it elsewhere. Which is why I was talking about going to a lava planet, warping over to a lava planet, because I don't have one in the system. Sierra 2, which is what I'm on at the moment, is the closest one to the sun. Nothing in the middle. We just have our sort of iron titanium planet, and then the same sort of deal out here. I mean, we could go and grab that. The other worlds there. We've set up copper transport. Bring it over to this planet. If I wanted to. I mean, there's some copper here, so maybe we do copper and bring iron in remotely. Wonderful. Just an email from the company I did some work for. I have a fairly expensive piece of equipment still just sat around in a box on my kitchen table. I probably want back, and that was trying to work out how to get it back to them. So with any luck, they'll accept it back in no time. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to start draining all the iron deposits. I'm going to do local... No. First, I'm going to set up the production of drones and ships automatically, because honestly I am tired of making drones and ships, and I think we should do that sooner rather than later. So we need to set up the production of drones and ships, which are going to need two orbital collectors. No, not orbital collectors, sorry. 2 of those, so I need more gas for that. And then we'll import all the goods that we need, because we'll be making it elsewhere on the planet sooner. I could start making these automatically, but honestly it doesn't feel worth it. We make so few of them that when I make them, I'd rather just, you know, make them by hand, and there's not a point having a chest box full of them. But drones, considering we make like 20 at a time, yeah, it feels worth it. So it'll need 2 inputs. I think we'll go over to this oil seep, mainly because that oil seep we could then import over to here if we need more oil, but as you can see at the moment we are backing up on oil, which is good. It's a good location for it. So go make a drone factory over here. Transportation, we'll have one over here. I did want to put one over here, but I actually need to flatten the land for that, and I've only got 5,000 soil pile to do it, which doesn't really feel like much. Classic battle with soil. So copy him across there, and I'm not the actual vessels that we'll connect them with, because oh, actually I can do that with no. I do like having it independently powered. Let's go there. And there. So you'll be requesting warpers. We'll need iron, we'll need copper, we'll need... and what else did they need? Chips, thrusters, iron, steel. Steel. We'll only request like 1,000. Probably don't even need that. Probably only need like 500 of each. And then like 200 CPUs. 500 iron. That'll be local demand, remote demand. Local demand, remote demand. First slot always for warpers, because until they change it so warpers are automatically requested, these only can do 4, which, you know, I do think should possibly be default behavior, because the amount of times you need warpers in one is 100% of the time, so why not just have them automatically supply? I don't know. And then super turbine things. And we want 500 of those requested, 500 of those requested. So what is the first one to do? We're out of power actually. 100. Oh, it's because we're charging up 2 of these. Can I drop those down 30 megawatts each, just to lower their charging requirements, and hopefully not be quite as bottlenecked on power? Yeah, there we are. That's much better. So it will come out. Well, I'll leave 3 slots there for them to produce. This will be engines, tier 1 engines, thrusters, whatever they're called. So you'll need copper to there, and steel. Which, what's the... Oh, I was thought it might say like... I don't know. I was gonna say, might have something like cut, but no, it just said copy delete. Or chain delete, sorry. So that's 2 thrusters. 2 thrusters will go into a box, which will have to be one apart from it. And then we'll have the drone maker here. Oh, really? I'm too far away with power? So the drone maker, and drones stack to 100, but do we want 100 or do we want to get 2 drones? I think I go for 2 stacks of drones. No, 1 stack of drones should be plenty. I mean, 100 drones is a lot of drones. Considering I put like 10 in each one, yeah, maybe that'll be fine. Then this needs iron and CPUs, which will be iron, CPUs. Okay, this one will be iron then. Oof. Yeah, it's sometimes weird how it decides which ones it can jump between. I guess it's angles and things like that. Quantum chip. Beautiful. So that is everything sorted to make drones. The crude oil. I don't know whether we need to... We probably need to leave space for it, so we'll probably have to go the other way for drones. For logistics ships, sorry. Logistics vessels. Make sure I get the names right. Be 2 making thrusters. Oh, reinforced thrusters, sorry. Oh, I didn't put a cap on that. That only needs 1 stack of basic ones. And you'll be titanium alloy, and you'll be super turbines. Out of power again, fantastic. Pave this factory over, just so it looks pretty. Consume 15,000 soil. consume 8,000 soil. And then set this up properly. And you need, if you're making logistics vessels, thrusters, titanium. Yeah, so titanium comes out of this one, and quantum chips comes out of this one. And you only want 1 stack as well, but for thrusters we actually want to keep 2 stacks. 1 stack to make logistics vessels, 1 stack to make the things. The things and the stuff. I realise I haven't had a drink in a while. To make gas giant collectors, which I'd be intrigued as to how they're actually doing, whether we need more or not. But yeah, that is all sorted. This is ready to export 2 things. That's ready to export a few things as well if we need it. I mean, we could have another one set up to export these products. So we'd have one doing drones, one doing logistics vessels, which again would be a nice touch if you could have it export to the network. I don't know how they do it. I mean, it'd probably be very, very difficult to do, but it'd be kind of nice, you know. Let's go throw some more solar panels down because we clearly need more. I don't think I have the actual soil pile to do it. Yeah, we've got 3k soil pile. Really not enough. Really not enough. Yeah, that's all our soil pile exhausted. Probably screw up the actual ratios of it, but oh well. Oh, just about keeping up with it now. Go to the some more down, which of course is in darkness and the more difficult pole to do stuff with. $10k soil pile there, nice. How do we have time? 6, or just after 6. Not bad. 7k, 7k. $8k. Oh, reminds me to send a quick message. Okay, send that. Sorted. So We got 62 soil power now. Oh, I need some more foundations. Sure, over here. Oh, thank God that fits. That'd have been a nightmare if that hadn't fit. Having to well, I wouldn't have to replace them, but to get the maximum number around the pole, I would. Oh, yeah, not quite on that one though. Just a little gap. How are we doing for power now? 147 megawatts. Just about keeping up, considering we are in the polar day for another few hours. So we really do need to go and put it on the other pole to compensate for when it's polar night there. At 48k. Should be enough to get at least one ring. Yeah, easy. What was I complaining about? Too easy. Oh, yeah. Because I only did half of it, that's why. That would make a lot of sense. 60k soil pile gone already. Don't even it's gonna give us. This is gonna give us 6, 13. That might be enough to just sneak that last bit round. Oh, it's because this is deep water. That's why. That'd do it, pig. Oh well, we can come back when we've got loads of soil pile. Because the funny thing is, like, when I'm complaining about it now, but I'll go over to the lava planet, and then I'll be at like 1 million. And then I'll try and terraform a water world and end up at 0 again. It's just that little bit left to do. $8K. I wish there was I don't know whether it'd be useful having a way to make soil pile. I was about to say I wish it was, but I don't know how useful it would be. I think it'd be super niche. To actually make it. I actually need to make it, should I say. Because it'd be one of those where you'd either need loads or you get the right world straight away and you don't need any, and it seems kind of pointless, but maybe it'd be good to be able to make soil pile and not necessarily water fill, but be able to alter down to extend your water collection, because sometimes I find that when I'm making water collectors it just goes in at the wrong angle and getting water is actually really difficult. So yeah, we've got more than half our solar panels not working continuously. Whereas those ones, we could go all the way up to here, and they'd still be working during the day. I mean, what are they even working at the moment? 24% during the solar night. Damn. So yeah, we come over here, and these guys will probably be working at 100% over here. 99%. And what have we got? Those ones. 99%. Damn. See, it's not the ideal planet for it, but it'll do. We do not want to cap that yet. We just want to keep that making. We're doing graviton matrices, which means we need to start making our we're struggling for chips, actually. Struggling for chips, was that iron? No, I think it's iron we're struggling for. So yeah. Need to make yeah, so it's what a green. How do we make green again? Oh, yeah, quantum CPUs and graviton lenses. Quantum CPUs are the tricky bit. We need silicon. Oh, we need the plane filters and processors. The plane filter is gonna be tricky to do. So we're doing universal exploration now. We need Mech Core 4. Might as well do all the Mech Core 4 ones. Because we need the Mecha Warp engine. Which should be good. And then we can actually warp to other planets. Iron is a problem, and we need more of it. But where would we put more iron furnaces? Probably up here. And then tap them onto over here. One, two. So how many is that? That's 7? 5 and 1, so no, 11. Sat band, and then we need to do these sketches. you're not actually getting any more input there. You're only doing it from that one side. So that's actually not where we want to come out of. Where is the... I do wish there was a sort button here, so I could sort and do that as well. And then we just want to grab from this one. You're not the right one either. It's this one. And then there's going to be lots of upgrading done. Odin for... I've got a little bit of iron in our inventory. Got a lot of green. But now iron is safely backed up, which is good. Which means those are producing at the maximum rate. That's producing at the maximum rate it can. Until we increase the production of those. Which is problematic, to say the least. Where are motors also going there? Because there's not really any space to add it, unless I went over here and did it, and then we'd just increase the spaghetti even more. What's the purple problem? Purple problem is circuits. We need to get iron exported. Or gas. So if we put it down here, we'll have access to iron, copper, and steel. Iron from here, steel from here, and copper from here. Which will put down the splitter now. And then the iron wanted to go snip, snip, snip. Because it needs to go up and over, and I'm not sure where it'll come back down. Up. Down. And then you should be able to be fixed how I wanted it to go, which will be through there. Copper sorted. We have access to the copper over here. How are we doing on power? Yeah, we're fine at the moment. We've got plenty of wind. Of solar. So, production of those two can, sorry, those three resources can be put in there. belt over. In, so that's steel being produced. You'll be steel, you'll be local supply. You also need power. Then we'll have copper, which is this one. And then iron, which I can actually snip that now. Then we need copper, and then we need iron. We only want to keep 1,000 of each of these in. Ha, nice. Oh, missed it. Increase our steel production. 2, so it'll be nice and quick. Wonderful. We've got 3 tier 1s which can be gotten rid of. And then, yeah, I think that's all good. I mean, steel is very, very slow still, but at least it's supplying other places with it now. So our drones just need CPU chips, which we'll do from here. There'll be CPUs. Local supply, we'll just keep like 200 in here. This is going to be ugly as sin. Really, really ugly as sin. But if it works, if it looks stupid and it works, then it's not stupid. Possibly. Still might be stupid. How are you even doing? Unloading that. This is true. This is very, very true. But at least it feels less stupid than it actually is. Right? Please? Please? So CPUs are done. Are you heading over here now? I mean, technically correct, I guess. Yeah. I'll give you that much. Give you that much for free. Drones. We got 3 drones. Yeah. Got 48 thrusters actually. Holy shit. That's a lot of thrusters. We're only making 15 a minute, but if it's just sat there making drones continuously, then it's fine. And then the other one was turbo motors, which I'm just about to move, so I don't think do anything with it. need some guilty fast food. What's the guilty fast food flavour of the day? What are you going to go for? What am I going to judge you on? Let's do 3 stacks now. Also, we're not making any because we need more chips. Shit. Just start making warpers. Chick-fil-A. Breakfast of champions, right? Oh, there's gonna need so much stuff to make. Because we're going to need to make Casimir crystals. Casimir crystals are going to need titanium crystals, which we're making over there. We've got all the stuff over there for it. Once we've got Casimir, we can make plane filters, which need titanium glass, so we're going to need to make titanium glass. Titanium glass will need glass, titanium, and water, which we're making over there. Which we'll have to make over there. And then we'll need to make plane filters. Then the plane filters go with the CPUs. The CPUs go with the graviton lenses, which we need to make strange matter for, which we need to make particle containers for. Stop grinding this and grind War Thunder. I don't hate myself that much. Not quite that much. I mean, there's a difference between, you know, hating yourself and hating War Thunder levels. Just saying. I'm gonna move that across to there. I might get rid of this now. So I'll start making the titanium alloy. Need to feed into space. Have we got enough slots? We do. Titanium alloy 2,000, which is here. Oh, I don't really want that there actually. I don't want that there at all. Project Zombies overhaul is looking good. Oh, what are they actually adding to the overhaul? I mean, I've had that game for years. It's been slow progress, but you know, small dev team, that sort of thing. So not judging them on it, but it's always been slow progress. So always excited to see when big content updates coming out. So yeah, what is said big content update? Also, that's the line I just. Dumbass. Dumbass, dumbass, dumbass. Can I go up and over? I can. Excellent. Where was the middle of the spaghetti? It was here. Here we are. Why can you not? Oh, lack of item. Okay, yeah, that'll do a pig. Stable multiplayer. Okay. Well, that sucks because multiplayer was the best part of it, but I'm excited to see what they're gonna bring in. What this new flavour of Zomboid is gonna be. I mean, if it's decent, I may start a run going on it. You can get, I know the elusive Clueless is elusive as ever, but if we could get the 3 others on it, do a bit of a run through that, that'd be cool. But is it updated on Steam? Have they released like a patch notes on Steam? Because I'll have to go check that out later. See what they say for it. We shall see. More titanium. Just takes a long time to make this titanium stuff. I mean, we've got the capacity to make loads more of it. In fact, why am I not doing steel here? Oh, because I don't have any slots for it. That's why. We actually need all of those. Bollocks. Yeah, shit. That'd have been useful to do steel here. In fact, can we go and... I could... Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. So say 4-directional splitter, that's the priority output. Oh, this is going to be so in the way. This is going to be so in the way of everything. Make sure I'm having plenty to drink. Yeah, now we're running out of sulfuric acid again. At least we're not using it to make any nanotube thingies anymore. So we can just boost it and keep up with those. I need to find an Ashen planet, ideally, but I'll need to make warpers for that. So I need to do my 6,000 things that I need to do to make warpers. Come on, there we go. Sulfuric acid. How are we actually doing for fuel? I haven't... or liquid fuel, whatever it's called. Refined fuel. I haven't actually had a look at it in a while. Alrighty, so we will be finishing the stream in 5 minutes. I need to go and start dinner and, well, actually go to the shops to get stuff for dinner and then start dinner, but, you know, 2 separate steps. Fun, fun, fun. So yeah, we'll be finishing in about 5 minutes. Once we've got the acid up and running to an acceptable level. We also need more water. Looking at it now. Do another... I did 4, but I didn't actually mean to do that many. How are we even doing for stone? Where's stone upgraded to? Oh, that was actually really close to finishing it. Upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade that. God, I love the upgrade tool so much. It's so fucking useful. So fucking useful. How are we even doing for water? Is that starting to back up on water yet? Looks like it is very, very slowly, at least. If it is backing up. Seems to be about the right production level. Yeah, we are just backing up on it. We could maybe do with another 2, but... yeah, let's do another 2. Because then if we add another one, it won't immediately need more. And I think I want to reroute this. Like that. Just so I can have this in a symmetrical line. Basically, because I like that. Yeah, there we are. Water's backed up. Water's backed up, stone's backed up. We have some plastic in our inventory that we don't need. We also have some water in my inventory that I don't need. There we go. And we are actually backed up on yellow science. Yellow's good, red's good, blue's good. I think purple is the bottleneck at the moment. Yeah, purple is definitely the bottleneck, and it's bottlenecked on chips. Which we should be able to fix. How are we doing on hydrogen? We have finally capped out on hydrogen. Which is slowly filling up. Do I have access to another tank? I do not. So we'll get another 3 tanks. Got a bit of excess storage in it. It needs it. And we've backed up our first deuterium tank, which is wonderful news. Good old sloppy, wet deuterium sound. So appealing. How am I doing for power? I have no power in my fuel generator at the moment. Oh, I do have 2 stacks though. Wait, we can burn graphene? Minus 70% efficiency though. Oh yeah, I remember we could burn graphene. 100% remember that. I mean, it means we've got hydrogen going backwards and forwards, but at least fully backed up now, which is good. Anything else we need to do before we go and make some serious improvements to motors, which we'll need to do? Iron ore is not looking too hot there, but we are fine on it, so... Let's upgrade that one. Alrighty, let us put a save in here. Stream 2, new beginnings. And we shall finish up the stream, and yes, we may be back on later depending on how time goes. Time is always the critical factor. Indeed, food time. So let's see if there's anyone online to go and show some love to. Literally no one. Fantastic. And I mean, we could go find someone playing. Let's go see who's playing Dyson Sphere program. I mean, there's 1.3k people playing. Pardon me. So just a few playing. See if we can. I say go make a friend, but you know, go raid someone. Yeah, this person seems to have the right idea on how to do it. So let's go show them some love. If you have watched so far, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, night, etc. And hopefully I will see you again sometime soon. Take it easy. Bye.